Hello everyone, welcome to the Smart Interviews YouTube channel. I'm Jayan Sidhu, and today in this video we are going to discuss fourth problem from Codeforces Round 964, which is rated for Division 4. So the fourth problem we are discussing about is called as Slavic's exam, and in this question we are given two strings S and T. Okay, we are given two strings S and T, and here the string S contains lowercase English alphabets plus probably zero or more question marks. Okay, and we have string T which has lowercase English alphabets. Now our task is to figure out whether if we can replace the question mark in string S so that the string T we are talking about is going to be a subsequence of string S. So that is the question given to us. And yes, if we can make it as a subsequence, along with we also have to print the subsequence. If there are multiple possibilities, we can print any of them. So the question is again, once again, we have to somehow check if it is possible to replace question marks in string S so that string T will become a subsequence of S. And if it is possible, also print the subsequence. Now let's look at this example. Okay, so here we are given this as our string S and this is our string T. So the output for this question is yes, and the string that he gave is XABAX. So that is one way to do it. Or other way we can simply do and replace this. We can just simply form XBX, that is going to be our subsequence, and for the remaining question marks we can add any other character that we want. It is still going to be a subsequence, right? T is going to be a subsequence of S, right? So similarly for this question also, A, B, C, D, E is the output. There is no other way. We have to since follow the subsequence. This is the only way we can get our answer. Okay? Like this, we have to figure out if we can convert as such that T is going to be a subsequence, else print no. Okay, so let's try to understand this. So we know what is subsequences. Subsequences that we have to pick elements from, let's say we are talking about string, right? Subsequence of a string is we have to pick elements from the string, any elements, but we have to maintain the order, right? So what the question is asking us is we want we want T to be a subsequence of S, and we can change any characters, right? So let's say we'll take the first example itself, or yeah, we can take the first example itself. 5 question marks, right? And we are given X, B, and X. To solve this, what we can simply do is we can use two pointers. Okay, let's call this P1 and P2. Pointer 2 is going to check if the character X we are talking about is present in the string S or not. Right, character of string T is present in the string S or not. If we find that, we can just go to the next character in string T, right? So like this, we'll find one character after the other in string S, and we can simply say that when we are doing that, if the pointer reaches out of the string T range, then what we have is containing the S we have is containing T as a subsequence, right? Now in this case, when we are trying to find few things, let's say I'm trying to find X, but if I find a question mark, what I can do is simply replace this question mark with the given value, given string x, right? If I can do that, my answer is done, right? I can simply iterate, and whenever I find a character, I can move P2, or if I find a question mark, also I can move P2. Let's dry run the logic that we discussed so that we'll understand it even better. Okay. So let's take a different example, something of our own. Okay. A question mark, A question mark, X, Y, M question mark, C. Okay. Let's say we want to make the string as A, B, Y, M, N. Okay. So as we discussed before, we'll start two pointers P1 and P2 here. Since P1 and P2 are matching, we can just move P2 forward and P1 also forward. Right. Now what are we doing? We are searching for a A. And when we are searching for a and we find a question mark, what we can simply do is we can assume this question mark is A. So we found our A and we can just move forward from here. So P1 comes here, P2 comes here, B and B match, P1 comes here, P2 comes here. Now, like you might be thinking that we have a Y here. Y is or again in the next iteration, so we can match it. But why do we need that? When we have a question mark, we can assume this question mark itself as Y, match it and move forward. So P1 goes to X and we are searching for embed P2. So these two are not equal. So in this case, we'll just move P1 forward. These two are again not matching. Move P1 forward. This is matching, right? This is matching. So when they match, we can move both of them forward, and we can replace the question mark with that. So yeah, so simply by moving things like this, so P2 is already exiting that, and P1 will also exit this. Okay, so this is how we can do it. So with this we can see that since the P2 pointer is out of the T string, we have generated a subsequence. Like we have checked that it is possible to get a subsequence in S, right? So what was that? This A, next B, this question mark is replaced with Y, next XY is not included, M, N. So we get our subsequence like this. Okay. Now this is the first part. This will tell us whether yes we can get our subsequence or not. Now how do we print? How do we print it? So again we can run the same iteration, right? Again we can run the same iteration. Okay. We have so let's take the strings again and see. Let's see how we can get our answer. Let's just paste it here. Okay. So this question mark is actually replaced with n. Or we can also do them in the same iteration. That is, generate the string and store it like that. So we have our P1 and P2. So A and A are matching because we already know the answer is possible. Now we are printing, right? So A and A are matching. Print A, move forward. Okay. These two are matching and we have a question mark here. So when you have a question mark, print the same thing, move forward. Right, B and B are matching. So just print them and move forward. P1 is now here. We have a question mark, just print Y, move forward. We have M, X. So since these two are not matching, we can just print X, will not print M. Next we have y, print y. Next we have m, print m. Next, so m and m are matched, so move pointers. Then we have a question mark, so what we can do is simply print n. We can move forward. So if you see, p2 is already out of the string t length, so we are going to print c. Let's say we have a question mark here, then what should we do? Let's say we have few question marks here that needs to be addressed, right? So simply what we can do is we can place it with any character. Let's say we are just going to place it with a. So this could be our output string s, where t is going to be a subsequence, right? So this is the solution. Let's implement this logic in code and let's see how it goes. So let's continue with the code for this question. So first we are given t test cases. So and just run a loop for t test cases. So int of input. Yes. Next we are given two strings s. Just take the input, or yeah, s. We'll do one thing. We'll take this s input as a uh, character array so that we can make changes. Then we can directly print s as the output. So yeah, I for I in input, this will convert or take the input of s and convert into a character array. Same I in input. So yeah, s and t now we have taken as character arrays. Now what we'll do is we'll just create as we discussed, two pointers p1 and p2, both starting at 0, and let n be the length of s and m be the length of t. So we'll simply go with while p1 less than n and p2 less than m. Okay. So first of all, yeah, while p1 less than m and p2 less than m. So if s of p1 or s of p1 is equals to t of p2, if they both are equal, we can just do s1, so p1 plus equals to 1 and p2 plus equals to 1. Okay, both are incremented. Else if s of p1 equals to question mark, so in this case we can just replace s of p1 with s of p1 with t of p2. Will match the character, and again, yeah, increment p1 and p2. So if that is not the case, we'll just do p1 plus equals to 1. That is, if it is not matching, we'll just move p1 forward for selection. So this will complete the iteration, right? Now, if the value of p2 is equals to m, that is, we iterated over entire p2, in that case we can just say that we have our answer. So we'll print yes, else print no. Wait. No, so we have to print the string, right? So what we can do is we can iterate over s for I in s. So we can directly print I, but we have to check if I is equals to question mark. So if I equals to question mark for any remaining characters, we'll just print a and end is empty. Okay. Else we are going to just print I itself. Okay. So this is our code. Okay, this is our code, and before submitting it, we'll just have a print statement so that we can print everything after this test case is done. It moves on to the new line. Okay, let's run this code. So as you can see, we have successfully submitted the question. If you are interested in programming and want to become a better problem solver, you can join our 3-month long Smart Coder course and master data structures and algorithms. Link is in the description. You can click on it to find more about the course. And if you like this video, please consider liking it and sharing it with your friends. Subscribe to our channel for more such content. That is it for today's video. Have a great day.